Adam Laurie here again, relationship therapist. And today what we're going to be talking about is the reasons why someone finds it difficult to leave a narcissistic relationship. That toxicity that comes along with the narcissistic relationships for men and women both find it equally difficult to leave, and often well, we're going to go through the reasons, but if you remember the videos I did previously, yesterday I did a video on the 5 types of narcissists, the 5 different types and different traits that they each have. And then the day before that I did a video on it was the kind of person that the narcissist targets, the kind of person they go for, someone they can control, and you know, that kind, forgiving person. So you may see links to this video about the kind of person that may be finding it difficult to leave that narcissistic relationship. So let's get straight into it. Now, one of the reasons, there is no order in these, it's just there's not reason 1, reason 2, they're not in any specific order, but a reason is because the person, the victim in this narcissistic relationship, always believes that they can change the narcissist and they can make them understand them. Now, if the narcissist knew that they had this plan or this kind of mindset about, yeah, they can change and they can make them understand, the narcissist would be thinking, yeah, good luck with that. Okay, and now the narcissist has got exactly what they want. They've got your attention. So now you're going to be trying to focus your attention and your energy onto them, which is exactly what they want. And they can use that to then manipulate you even more. So trying to make a narcissist understand you is never going to work, because one of the main principal traits of a narcissist is that lack of understanding from another person. It's all about themselves. They are so absorbed by this character that they put out front. So they are not even going to entertain the idea of listening or understanding. And also that the victim often makes excuses like, oh, yeah, he's gone a bit quiet, he's given me the silent treatment, but then I can explain to him every reason why that's the wrong thing to do, and then we'll be happy, and then we'll get along and everything's fine. Or we start making excuses like, oh, he had such a troubled childhood, oh, he had such a rough upbringing, he struggled, blah blah blah. We can make all the excuses in the world, but the fact is that narcissist is not going to change his ways for anyone. The only person who can change them is themselves. And one of the other reasons someone may find it difficult or reluctant to leave is because they just give them the excuse of, oh, well, no one's perfect. Yeah, we have our little troubles, but no one's perfect. So they make these excuses for them, yeah, we he does this and this really upsets me, but don't all couples and relationships have these problems? Well, no, they don't, because there is no excuse for mental torment. There is no excuse for controlling behavior. There's no excuse for psychological bullying from anyone. And they often also try to make excuses for themselves. It's like, oh, he's having a bad day. Maybe I made a bigger deal of this situation than I should have done. Maybe I overreacted and that made him or her angry. Let's cut them some slack. He or she has had a really busy day. They're not in the best of moods. So we start making excuses like that. And that's when it leads to, that prolonged behavior. It's, enabling someone to act like that. So the next kind of reason someone would find it difficult to leave, often in a narcissistic relationship, the victim would have a lot of trust issues. So they may experience infidelity, something along those lines, and they find it hard to trust their partner. But it's always the case that, or often the case, that the narcissist is so good at kind of turning it around and making you believe that there is absolutely no proof at all. And then the victim will start questioning themselves. It's like, I actually don't have any proof that they've misbehaved or done anything like this. So lack of proof about anything that the narcissist does is usually a strong reason why they would find it difficult to leave. They're constantly searching for that proof so that they can hit the narcissist with that truth. But the narcissist will be very, very clever at kind of turning it around, covering their tracks and making it look like you're just being very, very paranoid in this situation. And then you start questioning yourself and think, maybe it is me just being a bit paranoid. But that is one of the reasons, again, a lot of people find it difficult to leave that relationship because they're looking for that proof. You see, you got to remember that the narcissist he will do whatever they can get away with. So everything is a competition. Everything is a kind of, let's see what I can get for myself. That's what a narcissist does. So everything is he's out for himself or herself. But my advice, along with a lot of people's advice, is if you feel that in your intuition, then you're not in the right relationship. So another reason that they may find it difficult to leave that toxic relationship is, when that narcissist will go off and you won't see him maybe a few days, and then you think, right, that's it, I'm done. And then they come back and you think, they must still love me, so they've returned to me, so this can work. This is the new beginning. He just needed a break. They've come back, and now we can sort of get on with this and fix everything, all the issues we had. They've come back, so they must love me, they must care. But they've just come back because they know there's a bed there. They've come back because it's convenient for them, and usually that there is no other reason than that. And usually on their return, they're apologizing, I would never leave you, really, I love you so much, blah blah blah, and then the victim is in that position where they're thinking, we obviously didn't break up then, obviously it's me. They just needed a break. They needed to get away, clear their head, but they've returned, so everything's great. And then another year goes by and then no progress has been made. So the last reason I'm going to give before this video goes on too long again, is the reason someone may find it difficult or they just don't get away from this relationship is just out of curiosity. Now, I speak to a lot of people that they just want to see what's going to happen next. They want to see. They still hold on to that belief that the narcissist can change. They really, really want to see that happen. And it's often they're only staying because they are in love with the person that they thought they were, or with the person that they know they can be. And they're waiting around for them because they think, I know that they can become this good person. I know that they have it in them. But really, in the early days of the relationship, what you saw usually 9 times out of 10 with a narcissist is a complete act. They showed you what they wanted you to see. They showed you the person they wanted you to think that they were, so that you have this idea, this preconceived idea that, this is the guy or this is the woman that I've been waiting for. They're so great. They do this, they can do this, and they support me. I feel safe with them. But that's exactly what the narcissist wanted you to think, so that they can get their claws in, then they can begin that slow, methodical, controlling behavior that carries on often years and years. And like I said, because the victim in this relationship often thinks, I know that they can be better than this. So they just hang around, just hoping and praying and believing that the narcissist will improve, the narcissist will turn life around and be the person that the victim always thought they were and wanted them to be. So those are just a few reasons, the main reasons that I see that people stay in the relationships for the wrong reasons. And like I said earlier, if your intuition tells you that this relationship is not right for you, then your intuition is usually right. 9 times out of 10, your intuition tells you the truth, and your intuition guides you to where you should be. It's only our overthinking of things that stops us from improving our lives, that stops us from getting to where we can be. that overthinking, that constant chatter in your head, questioning yourself. Don't question yourself when you feel something very, very strongly. So until next time, until the next video, I will you'll see me again next time. Take it easy. See you soon.